Good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday on this lovely morning. Oof, it's actually raining. So I'm not sure how lovely it's going to be today, but I am thankful that I'm awake this morning and alive, and it's Tuesday morning. Now, if we could get through this traffic, that would be another good thing. How's everybody doing this morning? I am blessed. Good morning, good morning. This rain, I just needed to stop raining for 2 seconds. All right, we can move along. How's everybody doing today? So I haven't really been doing anything true crime for 24 hours. I'm like, what should I talk about? Well, sometimes I need to remind myself of a PSA or just say what's up to you guys. So here I am. And yeah, that's basically it. All right, now I'm done. Now I can go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This rain is so, like, it makes me drowsy. This is like the perfect sleep in weather, cuddle up to a blanket type of weather. Not go to work weather, that's for sure. So yeah, it's raining in Florida too, dang. So the whole East Coast is freaking being drenched at the moment. I felt so bad. My poor Ava was at the bus stop for 30 minutes. Her bus was late. She's like, Mom, I'm all soaked and everything. And I'm like, oh, God. I don't know what to tell you, kid. I'm sorry. And I still feel bad. You're getting snow? Yeah. I don't want snow. You guys can keep that shit over there. Snow is fun for a minute if you've got nowhere to go and you like being cold. But yeah, I'm not a fan. Snow takes a lot to get it to leave, and then it's like in Virginia Beach. Oh my God, I'll never forget. It was when I signed up to be a volunteer EMT. I got in like 2018, and it was right at the time where there was like this massive blizzard. It was like 14 inches, which is unheard of in Virginia Beach. And we have no, like, in the places that usually have snow, they have like preparations like snow tires and them chain things that go around your tire. Here in Virginia Beach, we don't have any of that. So I was not on any of the buses that day, thankfully, but I was witnessing it all because you can hear all the traffic on the radio scanners, and I was following those. Man, excuse me, but is that really their phone number? I just noticed one of these billboards for an attorney has their phone number at 777-7777. I'm like, I guess. But yeah, so I was listening to all the ambulances going out, and it would be like the ambulance would go out, and then a fire truck, or a fire truck, and then an ambulance, and then another fire truck, because one of the vehicles was getting stuck in the snow. So it's like they were having to walk patients out to the bus. I mean, it was chaotic. I was like, dang. I know, good numbers, right? But I mean, is that really a phone number? I've never seen that before. Sometimes I swear I feel like I don't pay attention to anything in life, and then I'll pass something that I've seen like a billion times over, and I'll be like, oh my God, what is that? Why is that there? I've never seen that before. It's wild. But yeah, I just stopped at a light, so I'm just getting to read over some of what you guys are saying. I don't like cold or snow. I hate snow. I love snow only for Christmas, then it can go away. Yeah, it's cool if you don't have anywhere to go and you've got all your necessities, all the foods you'd ever want. Because like I said, here in Virginia, we're just not used to it. And we get stuck in it. Anytime it happens, it's like you have to sit here until they clear it up and until the weather gets warmer. And it's usually like a week. Like the roads are all kinds of messed up. People don't know how to drive. I mean, it's bad. But yeah. I miss my daughter being little. That was always fun with her when it snowed. But otherwise, it's just snow. Good morning, jet lag. Good to see you this morning, sir. Helena said, I don't mind a little snow, but just like the ice. Yeah, I'll never forget. I was driving a Lexus GS 300, and it was a 04. And it was when I was working at the dealership, but we had to go into work one morning, and I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna do, because any car that's rear wheel drive, I feel like would have a hard time in the snow, and that was that Lexus. So I was going to work at like freaking 2 miles an hour, and yeah, I got there, but it's like when I got there, I was literally like confronted by my boss, like, did you die? Because I really didn't want to come, and I was telling him how hard it was to get there, and he's just like, well, but did you die? I'm like, but I could have. I mean, did we really want to take that big of a risk here? And you know, they did. So there I was. I have to venture out to buy crickets for our frog. Oh, nice. Well, the frog's got to eat too, you know. So I just pulled up. Let me get myself situated. I could not stop yawning this morning. I hate when that happens. All right, here we are. Ugh. Dang. All right, let's see. So I'm at work and it's raining and you guys are here with me, and ta-da! Beautiful snow in Kentucky. Good morning, Alabama Mama 4. Good morning, Cable. Make sure you guys double tap the like for me, please. I only have 18 likes and 68 people in the room. That's not cool. But, yep, I'm here. Well rested, kind of, not really. Thank you, Alabama. I love that. I love them gifts. They're my favorite. So, good morning, Pit Road Mama. Good to see ya. What's going on in true crime? I was watching Michelle walks her dogs this morning, and she was saying how Jinkies had a live last night. I'll have to listen to it. But I guess there's been some stuff that come out on Summer, and the reason that the red truck was in play and how it was linked to the house somehow. Sun balloon, I love it. It's snowing in PA. Of course it's snowing in PA. It's PA. Next time. Awesome. Thank you, Cable. Thank you so much. Dude, this guy just pulled up like a bat out of hell. Calm yourself. The building's not gonna go anywhere. Sheesh. Some of these boys, people already can't drive in the rain. You don't have to make it worse. You guys rock. Thank you. Did you watch Jinkies last night? No, but I just heard about it. What? See, this is what had happened. Thank you, Valerie. Okay. My sleep schedule is all kinds of messed up. I got home from work yesterday, and Dolly had been out going to get our, we got a new electric fireplace slash entertainment center thingamaboppy. It's like, it goes right under the TV. It's freaking perfect. It looks so homely in the living room now. It's like, oh, straight up, it's a home. But so he had to go like an hour or two, I think it was, back and forth to get this thing. And so he hadn't gone to sleep yet. And so he had just gone to sleep at like 2 or something. And so when I got home, it was 5 and he was in bed. So of course I got home, crawled in bed with him, and basically instantly fell asleep. So I was asleep from like 5:30, 6 o'clock ish till like midnight. So I'm like, yeah, I need a little bit of catching up on sleep, but I didn't need 6 hours. So then I was up until like almost 4 o'clock, and then I like literally went back to sleep for like 2 hours. So I'm all kinds of messed up. Like I'm literally like a dog, tired. Thank you, Kim. Kim. I love it. But yeah, we'll have to make do today. It's just gonna be like a rainy day where it's like hard to keep your eyelids up. That's my daily routine. LOL. Yeah, see, that's not, jeez, I can't function like that. I usually have to have like a solid 8 hours every now and then, but for the most part, it's just like a hit or miss as far as sleep lately. She stayed on till 3 this morning. I'll have to listen to it. I listened to Michelle After Dark this morning, watched her walk her dogs, and basically I heard that there was something going on Jinkies. Thank you, Helena. I love that. Look at the little marshmallow hand. So I'll have to listen to it. But basically, from what I hear, it sounds like exactly what we had been saying. And we had heard of this a while ago. I think we even listened to the phone call where the tree trimmers were talking to Ziggy before Ziggy even met Fred. And they were saying how there was somebody there that was named Randy. He had seen Summer sleeping in the truck bed and or the truck cab. And that truck that they saw, the red truck they were looking for, was associated with the property. So was there a Randy on the property, and therefore, for whatever reason, they connected the property to the red truck to this Randy person, to him being one of the last people to see Summer, to whatever it is they're doing. They're not going to tell us. But where's Don and Candace? This is what I want to know, because Don and Candace are always so openly communicative, and for them to be radio silent all of a sudden is just wild, because like it's not like their property's being turned apart, it's not like their people are being the ones that are getting blamed. So I'm like, where are you guys? But have a good day, Teresa. Thank you, Miss Connie, sister. Good morning. Thank you, Margaret. I love the little flowers. But yeah, so I guess they went over that a little bit on Jinkies. I'll have to listen to it because I'm curious. But that's all of the stuff. Do you think they may have found something related to Summer? I hope so. Thank you, Alba. Good morning. I hope so. Silence makes me wonder if they could be sober. I know, right? I actually think they might possibly be sober. I think you're right. There's rumors that they were in Gatlinburg. Of course, people were saying that they were at Dee Dee's house, that's the lady that was good friends with Candace, and then she passed away, and then it was alleged that Candace was with her man. I don't know. Could the police have told them to keep their mouth shut? I'm sure they have. I'm sure they've always told them to keep their mouth shut, but they can't seem to do that. But they're usually, like Sidekick said, they're usually drinking or doing other things, but we haven't heard from them. And usually they go on the channel, the White Boy Lockdown Radio, whatever he calls himself. Sorry, I'm bad with names, but usually Don will make an appearance up there every now and then, or he'll he's got some places he visits, so it's like they're just gone. But I don't know. We'll see. It's not very likely of them to be silent. It's just they usually come out and say something at this point, and they haven't. And that's weird to me, because like, wouldn't you want to say, hey, like with Michael Monkey Vaughn, I always use Randy as an example, but when we got the updates, what we did recently, where they're charging Stacy and Sarah Wonder so far, you see Brandy front and center attending his preliminary and, you know, all the things. She's doing everything she needs to stay front and center of it. And she's spoken, she's gone to the internet, she's gone to the news. Good morning, Wind. Good to see you. She's definitely a wonderful mama. It's very telling to me when they don't come out, because they always do. Dawn turned on WB and Noel when Candace came back this time. Really? Are you guys coming to Fruitland? I want to come to Fruitland at one point. Not for the very beginning. He was talking about he wanted to go here to the preliminary. But I don't think that's going to last long. And I have to utilize my time like it's gold when I get to go, because I have to take time off from work. But in my opinion, Candace hold on Summer for picking up Hunter after they dropped Grandis at the hill. What happened to Summer was Candace's revenge. Thank you, Wind. Thank you, Patricia. Yeah, I mean, that's possible. For some reason, the storyline is just coming together for me. I don't know if I just wasn't listening back then or what happened, but basically, from the very beginning, it's been told, you know, that Don Wells possibly, most likely, kind of seems like he was there. And so the time frame was when Candace and Hunter would have been getting back or going there to drop Grandis off, possibly. He would have been there. And so it's possible he would have become upset, because it was very, very known that Dawn and Candace had, you know what, now that I think about it, Sidekick, I think you're right. I don't think Dawn cares that much at all. I really don't. I almost feel like with his demeanor and the way he was when we met him, I feel like if Candace had a side piece or a little guy that she was doing inappropriate things with, I almost feel like he would be relieved. Like, here, go take her along and do something with her so I don't have to deal with her. But that was my impression of him. And he was, it's just weird. You know, I always take the dog's responses to people as important. And the reason I'm coming to this is because Don Wells, I always really thought like there was something there, because he knows what happened. Good morning, Tony. In my opinion, Don Wells knows what happened. He said from the very first time he spoke, he knows she's not coming back. He'll see in the resurrection. You know, she got gone. He was 30 miles away or 30 feet away, very close. And so out of his own mouth, his words, I've always believed that he knew what happened, or somewhat what happened, because then he wouldn't be saying she was gone already before he even found out where she was or how she got there. But I was saying that for a reason. I hate when that happens. Sounds really weird. And no. And so I was talking about when we went down there, when Dolly and him were putting up the banner, because they were putting it up there properly. It was already up there, but we asked if he could help us fix it, or if we could fix it and leave it on the property, which is still there. And he agreed. And so we all go down there to the shed, which the shed is a little bit, I don't know how, I feel some type of way about that shed. But so we're all sitting there, and Lolo usually will bark and be very upset over people that she doesn't know. I mean, even Jimmy's sister, she like was growling at and barking at. Well, she did not make a single peep at Don Wells. And so I was like, well, Lolo seems to be okay with Don Wells. That's quite weird. And so then I'm thinking, like, because I'm a vibes person. I can definitely feel somebody out by being in their presence. And I didn't feel this evil that I thought I would feel. So there I was, like, what is going on? What type of person is this? Why is he saying, you know, he'll see his kid in the resurrection? What's going on? And I was left at a blank. It's like, I can't figure these people out. They can't be smart enough to go past every FBI agent and all of the law enforcement, everybody that's been trying to solve this case. Can they be that smart? Are they like just smarter than the rest of us? It's not possible. At least I don't think that it is. I don't think it's possible. Right? What if Summer went down the dog trail and Summer got hit when they were clearing those trees? Yeah. And I mean, if it was an accident, they should have said it was an accident. Like, I just don't get what the whole word salad is for. If it's an accident, you're not going to get in front of everything, and you're not going to want to speak in front of people and go to the front of the line just to be talking about something completely opposite, like, oh, the CPS stole my kids. No, they didn't, Don. You know damn well that your house was out of order. And, you know, for the kids' sake, they probably tried to help you guys at first. And when they realized you weren't going to fix the house, you know, they're going to come take the kids. That's literally what they do. You're not special. They do that with everybody and their kids. They didn't just find you and say, hey, we're going to steal these people's kids. That's just not how that works. But I got 3 minutes. You guys are the best. I got to run. Thanks for being here with me every morning. Catch you guys on the flip side. Bicycle.